Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anca and I do art and illustration related videos and sometimes tattoo related videos. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe and check out the other videos on my channel. So in today's video, I wanted to test out a new tattoo machine, the WORMHOLE Pro Boots. Now, WORMHOLE was kind enough to reach out to me and send me their machine for me to test out in this video and share my thoughts about it with you guys. So basically, the kit I got comes with a gift box which contains a user manual which explains pretty much how the machine works. It also comes with 2 batteries, the actual machine, and a charging cable, which is a Type-C cable. Here is the machine. I think the design is pretty cool. It's pretty typical to your usual pen machines, and it comes with 2 batteries, which is great for switching in between them when you work. This is the Type-C cable. It comes with a coreless motor. The weight of the machine with the battery is 200 grams. Compared to my Cheyenne Sol Nova, which is the machine I usually use, it's a bit on the heavier side. The Cheyenne has 184 grams. The battery comes off, you just pull it like this, and it's pretty easy to switch in between them. And it also has a screen which indicates most of the information you need to know while tattooing. So the display shows battery life, time of usage. On the lower left side corner, it has a number 2, which basically means you can save certain settings, and you can save up to 4 settings. So you can switch in between those saved settings. On the lower right corner, you have your 2 functioning modes. One is the normal working mode, which is basically when the display says Hertz, and the other one is the dot work gear position mode, which is active when the display says 10 NPS. So NPS, I think, stands for needle per second, and it's basically a mode for your machine to do dot work or stipple shading. The big number in the center of the screen is the voltage, which you can adjust with the plus and minus buttons on the side. If you press long on the plus, and then it will switch faster in between voltages. The 2 rings in the middle of the machine are for stroke adjustment. The machine comes with 7 strokes: 2.4, 2.7, 3, 3.3, 3.6, 3.9, and 4.2, which I find really convenient if you want to switch in between strokes. In this video, I did switch in between them for different techniques just so I would see how they work. The machine is 5 inches in length, so it's around 12.7 centimeters. The battery capacity is 1800 milliamperes. The working time is around 5 to 6 hours, which is pretty typical for your pen machines. The voltage is between 4 and 12 volts. The charging time for the batteries is 2 hours, and the RPM is 8 volts per 6500 RPM. So these are all the specifications of the machine. If you want to adjust how far your needle hangs, you can just twist the grip. The grip comes off fairly easy, which makes the cleaning of the machine and the disinfection very easy. And I wanted to test out this machine by doing a fairly simple design on fake skin in this video, in which I could test out 4 different techniques. So one would be lining, one would be packing black, stipple shading, and the last one would be color packing and color blending. Here I was just kind of testing out the machine and figuring out how it works and which are the best modes to use, trying to get used to the buttons. It comes with 4 buttons, a plus and a minus button, the turn off and turn on button, and the M button, which means switching in between modes or switching in between archived modes. On my first impression of this machine, the only downside was that it was a bit heavier than what I'm used to, and that the grip was a bit thicker than what I'm used to. Other than that, it was fairly easy to set up and start, and even wrapping it was a pretty easy job. So for my design, I will be using a flash design that I did quite a while back. It's a frog design. I will be working on fake skin from real skins. As for inks and needles, I used dynamic black ink, 2 colors from Dynamic, Vaseline, just to clean the fake skin, and I used 3 different needle types, 3 round liner, a 7 round liner, and a 17 soft edge magnum from Quadron. So this is my setup for doing this design, and I started off by lining my design with the 7 round liner. For lining, I use 8.5 volts at a 4.2 stroke, And yeah, overall the lining was fairly easy. The lines went in solid once I got a hang of the machine and figured out which were the best settings to use it for lining. So I will let you watch the rest of the tattooing process on fake skin. I will insert specifications for each of the techniques I am using in this video, from color packing to stipple shading, and I will share with you the stroke I used and the voltage I used. And at the end of the video I will be sharing my thoughts overall on this machine and if it's worth it or not. So stick until the end and enjoy the process.
Upside down, the planet done talking, things are turning around against you and me, him and her. The mother earth is unleashing the wrath that humanity's worth. Our world will live is upside down, the planet done talking, things are turning around against you and me, him and her. The mother earth is unleashing the wrath that humanity's worth. Thin line, you gotta keep the shit balanced, as the consequences all balance worldwide, and I'm sure we're gonna live through it until death we blow it, man, who know it? Our world will live is upside down, the planet done talking, things are turning around against you and me, him and her. The mother earth is unleashing the wrath that humanity's worth. It's the moment of truth, a great example for youth. Appreciate in actions what is given to you, cause one day it might be gone. Learn to differentiate the right from wrong. It's a thin line, you gotta keep the shit balanced, as the consequences all balance worldwide, and I'm sure we're gonna live through it until death we blow it, man, who know it? Our world will live is upside down, the planet done talking, things are turning around against you and me, him and her. The mother earth is unleashing the wrath that humanity's worth.
So after using this machine for 4 different techniques, I found it fairly easy to use. I didn't have any trouble with it. It didn't have any glitches. It didn't stop or anything. I was quite happy with it. So if you're looking for an affordable beginner style tattoo machine, I would definitely recommend this. If you want to purchase this machine, I will have a $5 discount code in the description box and also on the screen. I will have a link where you can go buy this machine, and I definitely recommend it. It's a very affordable type of machine. It's really user-friendly. I like that it has the display, which is something I don't have on my Cheyenne. So you know exactly all of your settings when you are working. The only downside for me personally was that the grip was a bit too thick, and the machine is a bit heavier than what I am used to, so my wrist was a bit tired towards the end of this practice session. Other than that, I have no grips with it. I will be trying the dot work mode as well in a future video if you're interested in that. And yeah, I do recommend it. It works perfectly fine, and it will definitely go into my working routine at the tattoo shop. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Wormhole, for sending out this machine to me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.